What's up? Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? Come on in the room. Hey, my life's on fire. I can be anything if I just believe. Live life on fire. Hey, everybody. Heart it up, heart it up, heart it up. Tiny, what's up? Hey, I don't want to spend another day playing the same game. I don't want to play the same game that everybody playing. Listen, I don't want to wake up feeling sad putting on my makeup, cause I hate my life. So as of today, starting right now, I'm gonna be the flame. I'm hot. Hey, I'm going out with a bang. I can be anything if I just believe. What's up, everybody? So listen. What's up? I am Lakeisha Michelle. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I am on fire as usual. That song was called, if I can get the cameras right, Life on Fire. You can go download it on any digital store. Listen, play it in the morning. Let it feed your mental. Let it get into your soul, your everything. Because at the end of the day, it is all about mindset. I teach you guys that all the time. Mindset, mindset, mindset. So, hey, guys, you guys are on fire. What's up, Renee? Loving the lyrics. Thank you so much. I wrote that song at a time in my life where I was like, what am I doing? I'm living everybody else's dream. I'm taking care of everyone else, and I'm depleted. Like, everything feels horrible. I have literally created a monster. I was at a time in my life where I finally was making the money that I wanted to make and didn't have anything to show for it. I had a house, I had a car, I had nice stuff. Let's be real clear. I had a lot of stuff and I was helping a lot of people, but I was not happy, right? Because I was, first of all, running my business wrong. My business was wearing me out. So it really wasn't about the money. It wasn't about nothing other than my business was wearing me out. I didn't understand how to do business. Like, so I built this monster business that I had to be at. I had to be at work. Because the day I didn't go to work, I didn't make any money. And because I didn't understand money, I was spending every dime that I got, because I was like, I don't know, ignorant, right? And so it's just the way that it goes. And so I'm very, very much passionate about sharing these principles because it is very hard. And it's very hard. And really it's not. But it is because culturally, I didn't see anyone being a wonderful manager of the little things, right? I did on some terms. Like my family has pride on the way they look. Everybody look good, smell good, hair done. So we managed how our image was, but we should have done more management of our actual belongings, of our finances, of our mind, of our hearts and spirits. And so I'm very passionate about sharing this because of that very reason. Like once I learned what you really should do in business, it was very hard and it still is a struggle sometimes to manage well because it's just I'm human, right? Can I be human? Because we're human. So I am very passionate about sharing what works in business, the easy stuff that helps you create success in your life. I am Lakeisha Michelle. Welcome to all my new subscribers on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button right now so you can be on the VIP notification list. All right. And if you are on Facebook, you can totally follow me. I'm maxed out on my friends. So that's just the way that goes. But I'm here all the time teaching you guys amazing things. I've gotten the most beautiful messages from you guys, and I'm getting more messages that are so beautiful, which lets me know this is a conversation that needs to be had. So thank you guys for being here. Let's get into it. I have been catching myself just spending money for no reason. Oh my God. Like it is cray. I have been helping everyone I can get my hands on with simple things that help you manage how you do your money. So that's a whole other class. I'm getting ready to get my nephew on it because I'm like, look, you don't want to make the mistakes that I made. Oh my gosh, I could have been a millionaire by now. And just blowing money. So that's another story. Hey, Michaela. Oh, Michaela. Got your name right. What's going on? Definitely got to manage. Exactly. Remember this morning we talked about this. God, it's not, we always praying that God bless us with this and God bless us with that. But really, God is like, okay, everything is right there. You need to just manage it well. No matter where you grew up, no matter how you started, poor, rich, broke, hungry, from here, not from here, whatever it is, like we all literally can turn nothing into something. And there's a million stories of people who do so. So it's not, yeah, somebody got to do a bit more of a climb than another person, but that means you just have to whom much is given, much is required. That means when you overcome that thing, then listen, that means there is some amazing, amazing abundance for you, and that you're just meant to touch a certain type of person. So, anywho, let's get into it. What's up, Lorenzo? Let's talk about resourcefulness. So first of all, y'all know, if you don't know by now, I love the dictionary because I love words. Words are so powerful. Good evening. Let me say what's up really quick because you guys are lit as all outdoors on YouTube. Tiny said, you trying to make me cry. Why, girl? Seisha says, hey, what's up, boo? This is my jam. Thank you. Keisha, what's up? So beautiful. Thank you so much. What's up, family? We on fire tonight. I love it. You guys, I love when you talk to each other. That makes my soul happy. What's up, Lynn? What's up, Joanne? Lynn, girl, you ride or die. My life is on fire, says Sandra. Renee says, peace and blessings, queen. I love you all. I love y'all, man. To Keisha, I love you. I just wanted to show you two some love. Really appreciate you sharing your testimony and helping us be overcomers. Yes, it's about breakthrough. And listen, breakthrough happens in little bitty. We looking for something magical one day, and actually it's every single day that you decide to make a better choice than you did yesterday. That's what creates a breathtaking future for you. I'm working on moving out of that right now. Yes. Thanks for always having real talk. You're welcome. Yep, help save the next generation. Lord Jesus, we need some help. Okay, hey guys, what's up, Alicia? Okay, so let's go over the definition of resourceful. Okay, just for those who don't know, it's one of my favorite words ever in life, and I'm always fussing at I love my nephews. I have the best nephews in the world. What aunt doesn't have the best nephews in the world? But I love them so much, and I'm constantly teaching at them, and I try to rein it in because I get so passionate because I just want them to be well. And one thing we do is word of the day, and resourceful was one of the first words. It was thorough and resourceful. That was one of the first words, and my niece and my nephew, we learned. And it was funny because throughout the whole week, there were so many opportunities where we needed to be resourceful. We needed to use what we had to get a certain result. We needed to come up with a plan because we got ourselves in some stuff out there in California. So it was just really fun. I love the word. Resourceful means having the ability to find quick and clever ways to overcome difficulties. Oh, that's good. It's already good. This is already real good. It's already good. Having the ability to find quick and clever ways to overcome difficulties. I said, I love that. I absolutely love that. I feel like sometimes, the way I grew up, resourcefulness was a way of life. Like, we ain't have a lot of stuff. You just had to come up with what you had to come up with. Like, my mama wasn't paying for cable. She wasn't gonna be putting you in no extra school activities. We had to split the paper towels in half. We couldn't buy nice tissue. Like, it was like, what? You're gonna use regular tissue that just, whatever. Like this is the way, just describe. What's up, Jazz the Beauty? And so, I had to be resourceful very early. With the minute I figured out I knew how to do hair, I was doing everybody hair for $10, $20. I got resourceful because my mama couldn't have. She was like, no, that's not in my budget. The reason why I had a negative connotation with the word budget is because when I was growing up, my mother always said it's not in the budget. So budget only related to things that I couldn't have. And so that's a whole nother lesson. But I realized that, I actually am a very resourceful person because, listen, we were resourceful with our cable. Yes, think about it. Who remembers the TV that used to have to turn a thing? Y'all know what I'm talking about when you had to actually turn it? So if you don't, that's the kind of TV we had, right? And I remember when the knob broke. Anybody ever been there? Okay, I'm the only one maybe. But when the knob broke on that TV, you got some pliers, okay? And it wasn't that you was going to get a new TV, but you lived like that. Your TV was like that for another 2 years. It wasn't that, the TV broke, now you get to go buy another one. Oh, y'all broke it? Okay, if y'all want that TV to work, y'all better fix it. Well, shoot, we got to scramble. What we going to do? We got to keep the pliers by the TV. Who lost the pliers? because now we can't change the TV check. You gotta, it's like a stick thing. You gotta like focus. Oh, it's too much. Listen, you be ready to fight your brother who lost the pliers. Who? And don't miss the channel. Right, you gotta go all the way back. Okay, I thought I was the only one. That's what you call being resourceful. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all a couple stories that are fun, and I'm gonna give you a couple business stories, all right? Foil on the antenna. Oh, yes, the hanger, the wire hangers on the antenna. You just move it around, put a little foil, help you get reception. See, some of y'all don't know about that, but that's how I used to be with television. See, y'all be talking about she young. I still had to make it do what it do. It was so funny this morning. Top asked me something about eating, and then I said, I was like, I forgot what he said about, did y'all ever not have food? And I said, well, when there was no money for stuff, my daddy just put a bunch of stuff in a pot. Like, and we hated it. Like, and I remember we wanted snacks. My mom be like, you better eat an air sandwich. And you'd be like, dang, what's an air sandwich? And they'd be like, come on, let me help you use your imagination. That's real good. You just eat in the air. Like, and my mom and them made not having fun, right? But I mean, it was, the reality of it is we got to eat beef stew, potluck, surprise, because they didn't have anything. So they just put everything in a pot and put a little salt, and then you just get some crackers, and everything they put in there tastes good with crackers. So that's just how it go, right? Or when the stove, when they didn't pay the light bill or whatever would happen, the hot water heater would go out. It wasn't a light bill, it was a hot water heater. Okay, anybody ever had the hot water heater go out and you had to boil water? We had the big old gumbo pot. You put the water in there, and then you put on the stove, and then you fill the tub up with cold water, but then you pour the boiling water in the tub. So anybody hot water heater broke, I just helped you right there. You get the big pots, and you get a couple pots, okay? Because if you do one pot, you're gonna be doing it all night, and it's, you know, it's just gonna take a long time. And look, you ain't got all day because that water turned cold. That's just gonna be you. So you need to get that water off the stove, pour it into the cold water in the tub, and boom, you got you some hot water, and you can go and take a bath. That's it. And you better clean that tub out before your brother get in there. And that's just the way it goes. We grew up being Reese. Look at everybody like, yes, Lord, Eric. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's how we grew up. I have experienced all of that. See? I don't know how y'all grew up, but I cherish those memories because I feel like that's the reason why I've gotten through so many things even to this day. Like, seriously, I can give you 100 million like moments where we just had to make it up, okay? We had a situation and we like, time to get resourceful. Okay, we didn't have games. My mama didn't buy a lot of games because my mama just was cheap and she had a very lack mentality. Okay, let's just be real clear. I love my mama. Y'all know I love my mama. I talk about her all the time. But my mother's mentality was very negative growing up. And so she always was worried about not having money. And guess what happened when my mama, somebody tell me what happened as a result of my mother constantly worrying about running out of money. Can somebody tell me what happened as a result of my mom constantly worried about money? I'm just waiting in the comments. What happens when you do that? Yep, needed the pliers, says Sarita. Kiwanda, oh no, or use a bobby pin. Ooh, that's different. I didn't use a bobby pin. My mom wasn't finna have that. You know, that's a hair tool. I just tuned in, but I definitely know what you're talking about. And you the human antenna. Exactly. You got to stand there, Patrick, like to the left. Girl, that's, oh, real talk. Me all day. I love it. Syrup bread. Yes, I love syrup bread and fried bologna. Fried bologna, syrup bread. Or we used to get the bread and ball it up and turn it into like, make it till it get like real kind of like moist. It's so ghetto. But me and my brother love this. Derek, if you're watching, we used to ball up that bread and just make, it's like a little donut roll. Okay, so listen, guys. Yep, you guys guess right. Because my mom was always worried about not having money, it seemed like we ain't never had none. Right? Because it was she just, what you put your energy on, it grows. So if you're only focused about getting money, you're not going to get any money. But when you're focused on something, you know, whatever, there's a whole other story. Right. It makes you want to not experience life, so you work hard and you learn it. Right. Yeah, we just lived to exist, really. I mean, we had some amazing times. I love the way I grew up. I think everything happens for a reason, so I don't regret it. I'm here to share the lesson so that the cycle can be broken. That's what this is all about. So, yep, we didn't have no money because my mom always was focused on not having money. So there it is, right? And then once people got money, you know, everybody act brand new. Everybody act brand new. Then you run out of money because you got some money. Now you don't got no money. So it's just a cycle. We must break it, okay? But I will tell you that growing up that way gave me the skill of resourcefulness. What is the definition of resourceful? Remembering that the definition of resourceful is having the ability to find quick and clever ways to overcome difficulties. Now, how does this apply to business? When you first start out in business, you have to what's called validate, okay? You have to what I'm giving you guys a piece of what's actually inside my membership area. It's called validating your business, okay? You want to validate, you want to prove that this is a viable business. You want to actually spend time and do your research, test it, test the market, and test the product, and you want to validate that you have a real business. How do you validate? You got to find somebody to give you money for what you want to do, okay? And you got to have a lot of people. It can't be just this person that gave you money 2 years ago. That's not validation. That's somebody who gave you money for it. But if you, the reason why I created the CEO Stylist Mastermind, that was my highest selling product last year. There was a need. There was a need, and I fulfilled it. Out of everything that I sold, CEO Stylist was the #1 seller. So it just let me know that there's a need there, and I'll just look back at it, made it better, and now it's back this year, right? Better than it was last year. Why? Because I looked at the data. In business, write that down. The thing that you need to do is validate. And so while you're validating, most of the times people want to start a business with a 20-page business plan. Oh my God, put me to sleep. With a 20-page business plan. And you're like all worried about the wrong thing, trying to project it to the future. Here's where we will be in 5 years. What are you talking about? You have to actually validate the business. Do people want what you're talking about? You know, I met a lot of business owners last year who were so focused on making this one thing work. This one thing has to work. Why? Because you put all your money into it. And so really you want it to work because you spent all your money on this, you know, get rich quick scheme, or even if it's not a get rich quick, it's just something that you know, prematurely did, right? So like, for example, when I sold sunglasses, I was a hairstylist. I am a licensed cosmetologist. Beauty industry was my introduction to proper business. Okay, so I'm no longer behind the chair, and I run an online company now. And I say all that to say, first of all, I heard, if you guys caught me in the beginning of this live stream, I built a business in Dallas, a 6-figure business in a salon, and I had no freedom. I was like a slave to the chair. I had to go to work because I didn't understand how to run my business. I only knew how to be the technician. And the technician means I was the operator in my chair. I operated my chair. I was the salesperson. I literally was a person to, you know, do the hair. And so I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't know how to really manage the other stuff. I kind of had a gist of it. Like, I knew where to get customers from. I really was good at getting customers and making a lot of money in the salon. I did not know how to manage the money, and so I had to go to work. And so anyway, I had really good customer service skills, by the way. I just didn't know how to manage the money. And I didn't know how to outsource, how to delegate, how to get myself from behind the chair, but still keep that business open and have multiple revenue streams and retail, all that kind of stuff. I didn't understand it. And so fast forward, anybody know what I'm talking about? Keisha. Exactly. You guys are lit. London in the house. Syrup bread is still good, by the way. So y'all keep talking about syrup bread. I mean, I'm not too good for syrup bread. I'm just saying, toast it, put a little butter on it, put the syrup. It's a magnificent. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Being resourceful, starting a business. Okay, so I was running a salon business that was doing well. I made a lot of money in the salon, right? And I'm in Dallas, and I started wearing these sunglasses. If you follow me, you've probably seen that commercial. If you've been on my YouTube channel, when I used to sell sunglasses, I still love glasses, period. I wear them all time to time. You see me out with them. I love glasses for fashion, right? And so I came up with this thing called fashion frames. And so, y'all laughing at my commercial. So when I look back at the commercial, I was like, what was I thinking? But hey, you had to validate it, right? And so I created Fashion Frames. And Fashion Frames was a company where a little small side hustle, let's be real clear, it's a side hustle. And I tested it first. I wanted to see if people actually wanted it. So I went and bought a couple of glasses, and then I would wear them, and then I would be out. I had them everywhere. At the restaurant, I had them at work. Everywhere that I went, I took those glasses with me, and I would dress for the glasses, for the look, right? And so, in everything that I was doing, I included the glasses. And so, because of that, people wanted to buy them. And so, what I did was went and found the wholesaler, and I started to buy a few glasses each week. And I would sell the glasses each week at the salons, at the restaurants. Honey, I was a neighborhood glasses dealer. I'd be at the bar having a cocktail for happy hour and Somebody be like, "Oh, your glasses cute," and I'd be like, "I have this pair, and that pair. Here we go." And I'll pull out my little thing of glasses, right? And so that was me. Like I just loved selling stuff, right? And I love selling stuff that I love. Like I love sales, right? So anyway, I was validating if people wanted them. So I would only buy a few at a time. And so when somebody would buy them, I would take that money and then go back and go buy some more. And so when I operated that business, that side hustle, I would just use whatever I had to sell them. I wouldn't go do like I saw all the different things you can buy. You can have an online store. You can do. I wanted to do all of that initially, but what I said was no. Let me just keep it small, and I will just sell these glasses, right? And I was resourceful. I used whatever I had. I didn't have a wholesaler's license, so I was all up in other people's businesses getting hookups. Okay, I was very resourceful, and it took me. I had to dig and research. Sometimes being resourceful is using Google. So I figured out how to find wholesalers because people wasn't wanting to share with me when I really started really getting into it. And so long story short, the glasses started making like a couple $300 a week, right? And I was like, oh my God, this is something. And so what I started doing was being ignorant. Instead of just keeping it like a side hustle and growing it little by little, I went and spent all my resources, right, on these glasses. And so then I had 100,000 pairs of glasses. So every week, even though I was still selling them, I wasn't making profit because I was just really recouped because I spent so much of my resources, right? And so it just became tiring, and I didn't even realize that I wasn't making money at first until I realized that I've spent more on the glasses than I've actually made, and I keep spending and I ain't paying attention and blah blah blah. So there's a whole nother story. And see, God, I go through all those things so I can tell the story. So anyway, I was like literally doing all this stuff, being busy, looking like I'm popping, and the sunglasses were doing well until they weren't. And I realized that I had used up all my resources and I wasn't operating that part of the side hustle properly, right? But in the meantime, the resourcefulness that I did was I started using YouTube videos and my iPhone to sell the sunglasses. So before I got too big for my britches, as my daddy would say, anybody ever heard that when you get too big for your britches? Before I started doing the most and I bought too many, before that, I went to the beauty supply. The beauty supply has these styrofoam mannequin heads. You can get them for like $1 or something, right? So I got those styrofoam mannequin heads. And so then I started putting the sunglasses on the styrofoam mannequin heads. And then I would take pictures with my iPhone. The iPhone takes amazing pictures. This was like 5-6 years ago. I would take pictures. I would get a blank background, take pictures of the mannequin with the glasses. I would find celebrities. I was so resourceful. I would find celebrities that wore glasses that looked similar to the ones that I could find. So I would, every time I saw like the Housewives and Nene Leakes would wear some glasses, I would go find those glasses and I would send them to the guys. I started developing business relationships where I can send them pictures of glasses that I needed. They would get the glasses for me. I would go pick them up. This was a serious side hustle, y'all. I was like, yes. So, and it was very profitable. I mean, to the point where my honey was like, babe, dang, it's like hitting licks every weekend because you would spend, glasses is a low startup. And then I was like making money. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. So like, I'm making a lot of money in the salon and everybody's buying glasses everywhere I go. And so then I started selling them online. I made a Pinterest board. So I made a board that inspired people. This is all examples of resourcefulness, by the way. Okay, because some of y'all think that you have to be resourceful in a hard time. Hard time as in like what I explained to you guys where when the water went out, we had to like, use hot water on the stove. That too. But to me, that experience gave me the muscle that I'm talking about now, where I actually started taking pictures on a styrofoam head dummy. I'm gonna see if I can find some while I'm talking because I still have that Pinterest board. And so I started taking pictures and they started selling. When people started buying from the internet, I was like, oh my God, oh my Jesus Christ. I was so happy because I just always wanted to have an internet business. And so people started freaking buying from my little board on Pinterest. And from like Instagram, Facebook, people was posting, like they would buy glasses from me and then they would post it and then tag me and then people would inbox me. And I was resourceful. I did not go get a website developer. I did not go People, you have to validate the business. That, my friends, is what validation looks like. I'm gonna just tell y'all, whatever you selling, you need to validate that people want it. So many people are trying to sell something that they're excited about. Everything that I'm excited about is not meant for me to sell. What's up, Mocha? Seriously. So, okay, here's the glasses board that I made. I wish I showed the year that I made this. But here's the glasses board that I made. And so what happened was I put together a inspiration board, right, on Pinterest. See, it says glasses, sunglasses, inspiration. And then it said hashtag fashion frames. That was the name of the business. So I went and I would find all the celebrities with really cool glasses. And so I began to just get inspiration. And what's cool is that when other people started shouting me out, it just made me actually sell even more and more frames. And so I would put my pictures, like I even got Tierra Monet. Who you guys know who Tierra Monet is? And you guys see it says at the bottom, a special thanks to Lakeisha Michelle, because she got me some glasses, because I knew I would go see her, and I went and gave her some sunglasses because I just wanted her to put them on and take a picture and tag me. When she tagged me, I forget about all these stories. Oh my God. When she tagged me, I started getting sales so I made a Shopify store. That's the only thing I bought. I didn't go buy no dang business cards and none of that stuff. I was like, no, I'm just going to see if this is real. And I just wanted to validate it until it started. Like I wanted to, Tiara's in New York. She came to Dallas. And so I went to an event that her and It's My Ray Ray were at and took pictures. And I brought them both gifts and, got pictures. And so that's another lesson. Oh my God, I have a million business lessons. I literally just want to make a campus, because what happens is I make a whole bunch of little bitty mini courses, but I just love teaching this stuff to you guys. I really do. That's what the mastermind is all about. Like this year, I'm committed to just teaching everything I know and helping you guys be resourceful and start your business with what you got. Okay. So back to the story. So like I was literally this is old. Oh my God. I do not like the way I look at this picture. This is old, right? But I want to show you guys every time I was out and about, I would wear all the different frames. Okay. And so these are old pictures. When Tiara shouted me out, that definitely gave me a boost. Okay. And so I would just literally put on my glasses and wear them all the time. This is such a random story, right? But it has something. I'm trying to show you guys resourcefulness. And every time I saw someone with some glasses on that looked like what I had, I would do a side-by-side picture. Or I would name the picture like Nene Leaks. Like Nene Leaks had these glasses on. So I would call these the Leaks. And so these were the Leaks glasses. And so I would literally just find things that were popular. Some rapper had these on. And so I went and found them. And so from that, and I took this picture, by the way. Do y'all see this picture? It looked like it's professional. I bought a piece of white cardboard, put the glasses on top. I took my iPhone and just took a picture on the white cardboard underneath a light. Okay? Let's be real clear. That's how I did this. Do y'all see who's getting all the resource bombs that I'm dropping right now? Are y'all understanding how I did this? I didn't go spend a bunch of money. I started with what I had. Okay, to buy the glasses, I would take $100 each week and flip it. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are getting, because I want y'all to see. And I was taking my hair money. Okay, so I was taking my hair money and taking $100, and I would go down to the place, and I made a relationship. And here's how I learned how to do it. Start naming to me some resources. Let me show you guys. Google was one of my resources. My money that I made from another business, another revenue stream, was one of my resources. Do y'all feel me? Like I wasn't like I had to slave for that $100, okay? And I say slave because I was doing like 20 people a day. I was tired, my knees was burning, and I was just running a whole stressful chair. My salon chair was stressful. Like, oh Jesus Christ, I had 100 people looking at me trying to get blowouts and everything else. It was too much. It was stressful. Oh my God. So anyway, as I'm doing this, I'm building a name for myself. So I'm putting the glasses on Facebook. I'm using Pinterest. I'm making YouTube videos. And I'm like selling the mess out these glasses. Look at my little fro. So I would just take pictures every day after I got off work. I would go and put these glasses on and take pictures. Hi, miss. This looks a hot mess. This is very embarrassing. And I would put on all the glasses. Guess who was the model? Guess who was the photographer? Guess who was the editor? Guess who was the video maker? Guess who was the hustler side person who would sell you the glasses at the grocery store? Guess who was all of that? Guess who didn't even have like a legit business? I didn't have no. I just used what I had. Guess what? Your iPhone will make you so much money. Y'all be slipping on Apple time. It's $1,000, honey. I'll buy 5 of them. Why you think I got this big old thing? I use this makes money for me. The iPhone. I am so grateful to whoever in the world, everybody. I'm so grateful. Your phone. I'm so grateful for the internet. I'm so grateful for Wi-Fi. I'm just grateful. I was able to create, and these pictures aren't perfect. I literally had a light. It was a ring light. Okay, let's be real clear. It wasn't even a ring light. It was box lighting. I had box lighting from Cowboy Studio. Shameless. If I wish I had a connect for them. I would put my glasses on everybody. Look, this was Lisa Nichols. Like, she don't even look like that no more, right? This is Lisa Nichols and Allison Bird. Okay, we were at Essence Festival. Allison Bird was obsessed with my glasses. So every time she and what I love about Allison Bird, let me just say this. She is a coach. She's a speaker. She's like, Allison is bomb. She never tried to like just, because I was paying my way to be around Lisa Nichols. And so it cost me. I was driving my car 8 hours to go mentor under her while she was working with Steve Harvey. And so I would go do all this stuff and spend my money that I was overspending and not have to work with her. And Allison was actually in Lisa's company at the time. And Allison would buy 4 or 5 pairs of glasses at a time. She would send me pictures, so I would develop customer relationships. So you guys, there's so many things I learned from side hustles alone, let alone the salon business. But I started developing relationships with people that they could just send me pictures, and I would find the glasses for them. I mean, and where I messed up, the reason why this business ended up stopping is because I got so excited about how much money I was taking at 300, making it 600, making it 1,000, and literally, I just got too excited. And so I decided to just take the money, and I overbought. This right here was actually on my fireplace. I would set the glasses up on my fireplace. And my fireplace mantle was white at the time at the house that I was renting. Had me a nice house, child. And I would just take pictures of all these sunglasses. Look at these cute. I had the cutest. Y'all, this make me want to bring my little hustle back because now I know how to do it. Like, look. People would shout me out that were popular. Like, this was a blogger. I love her. A stylist, she is so cool. She's in New York, right? And she shouted me out. I went and looked at June Ambrose. I found some glasses like hers. And people would just shout me out. And that's how I organically built a business. How many of you guys want your side hustle to make $300, $600, $1,000 a week? Hello? Anybody want to do that? Anybody want to do that? Side hustle. Let me mind you, I had a full-time day job working in the salon. And so I learned how to build customer relationships. And look, Cynthia Bailey, anybody know the Housewives? Those are some glasses. So what happened was I would take like Cynthia Bailey's look, and then these are the glasses that I sold. So I was just showing people that I had the juice. I was like, yo, I got the thing. You want to look like her? Cool. I got you. You want to look like Nene Leakes? Look what I got. These look just like hers, right? Isn't that cool? So I'm sharing this to you guys, and I'm sharing this with you guys because I just want you to know that you can start with a little of nothing, And here's a couple lessons. I created a hub for inspiration so that I wasn't just asking for the sale. Some of you guys are just asking, I got a special, buy my thing. And you're not inspiring people. You're not giving to people. So this Pinterest board gave people inspiration. So whether they clicked on my link, I was clear that everybody who came to my board wasn't going to just click on and buy my sunglasses. But why not have another avenue? Use my resources. Pinterest is free. So I created a hub. And mind you guys, if you're in a hair salon, I got a lot of hair clients from Pinterest too. They still be hitting me up. So like I created all these boards on Pinterest so that people can just be inspired by beautiful people with sunglasses. Okay? So, and I love stories of resourcefulness. This is an easy story of resourcefulness, but I have 100 of them, but I don't want to take all night. I found these sunglasses. I mean, I actually, like June Ambrose, her glasses were $300. Mine were $12.99. I was taking $1, turning it into $10. It is insane. Can somebody, I'm gonna take a break because I could be overwhelming you, but I don't think so. This is a pretty simple story. Like, I created an inspirational space for people to go on my YouTube channel. I dressed up so people could admire, and appreciate somebody who was a professional and wants to get dressed, right? And you'll be surprised. Your clients like when you get dressed. Your clients appreciate that the fact that you put on some lipstick. If they depressed and you look depressed, they're not inspired by you. Why you think you go to certain stores and they got on? If you go to the MAC makeup store, they have on popping music. It'd be like, and you'd be like, you just be in the MAC store like, girl, let me try that on. Oh, I'm cute. What? Give me 3 of them. What? I'm cute. That's how I be at the MAC store. That's not y'all experience. That's how I be at the MAC store. I'll be like, it's Sephora, MAC, wherever I'm at, the music be on. I'll be like, it's like, why do you think they do that? It's because there's an environment they're creating for you so that you feel good. They want people to buy more, right? I love it. You got, oh wow, just bought glasses last week. I know, right, stressful, on your personal Facebook. Yeah, I was selling, you know what I realized, me and my business Facebook, unless you have paid advertisement, that's why you have a business Facebook. Like this year, I'm going to play with some advertising, but I'm not a pro. I'm bringing on someone who is a pro, and she's going to teach that. But me, I just because when I go on my business Facebook, nobody comes. But when I do this, look at all these people on here. Thousands of views. It's crazy. So, it was very beautiful with that little fro. Thank you so much. You guys are funny. So I think you're my sister. Is your last name Williams? My last name is Williams. Hey, you might, I don't know, child. My mom and dad, I have to ask them. I've been a hustler all my life. Everything you talking about, I did. See what I'm saying? I wish I could take a picture of my setup. Let me see your setup, girl. Those blue ones are cute. I have some vendors for you. Me. Look at y'all. I'm reading the comments. Let me read the comments, y'all. Side hustle, right. And listen, boom, info overload. See, I got so excited. Why my computer always decide to die when I get on here? But the better question is, why don't I plug up my computer when I get on here? That's really the real question. So I need plug. I've been online looking at different wholesale companies. Hard to find cool ones. Yeah, I want to do. I still have my list of inbox me, Kenya. I look for lip models. Duh. Yeah, like, so I became the model. I became everything. I was resourceful. I use myself. The moral of the story, guys, is that you can make a lot of money using yourself. Some of y'all are so scared to get on camera, but it's really just your mind. It has nothing, it's not about you. I knew I want to help people look good and feel good. I love making people feel good. Whether it's me making y'all laugh on here. I know y'all be saying, like, I say funny, silly stuff because first of all, it entertains my soul, but it makes you laugh. It makes you feel good. Like, that's what this is about. Like, business in general should be fun. Life should be fun, and you should be happy. And overwhelm comes from lack of clarity, okay? And when you don't have clarity, you decide to just keep learning or keep doing something over here that looks correct, but it's actually the wrong thing that you're doing right now. But it helps you just feel like you're doing something because you don't want to feel bad. You don't want to feel lazy. You don't want to feel whatever. So at least I feel, like I'm being productive, right? And so the point of that story, there was a lot of mini lessons in that story. But, understanding that you can start with what you have. When I started my salon business, I didn't have a bunch of stuff. What I had was like the kit from beauty school. Okay, the kit from beauty school, they had a blow dryer, flat iron. I had all of that. That's what I had. And then I had a friend who gave me some hair color, right? Couple bottles. And so when I got my first, people in, I took that money. I went and got products. I didn't not start because I didn't have, whatever. I didn't even have the rent money when I started. Can I tell y'all? Like, I didn't even have the rent money, but I went and signed a lease because I just knew I wasn't going to go to sleep until I got the rent money. And I knew that I was going to be resourceful. This is real talk. Like, I was like, I don't have the rent money. I'm just going to get it. Don't worry about it. And I made $800, and that was like an eye-opener for me. I'm like, oh, my God, $800? Because I was doing 2 for 1, 2 for 2. I got resourceful. What did I have? I had the beauty school kit that comes when you sign up for beauty school. The least they can do is give you a kit. Beauty school was $14,000. I walked out of that not understanding how to do everything I learned. I really learned because I stalked other people, and I knew how to do basic hair. I went and worked for everybody for free. I went to classes. I hustled up money. I would do everything I could do so that I can get under people who were actually doing what I wanted to do. And so I looked at beauty school as my practice field. And so I started dressing like success. I started walking and talking like success. I started booking my clients like I would book them. So by the time I got out, I knew how to run a chair. And I just was like, I was all about my business while I was in beauty school. And it happened because I realized when I get out of here, what am I going to do? And the business, I thought I was really business, right? Then I learned all the real business stuff. But I learned how to, get clients, put them in a chair, give them great customer service, rebook them. Right? That's the gist of salon. And so, anywho, if that's just my story. Oh my God, Shell, I love you for this. Aw, I love you too, girl. We grew, and I love that Ebony and I grew up together. We went to the same church, went to the same school. Love her. Using yourself saves money. Exactly. And then you just got to know when it's time to outsource, okay? But some things I just don't outsource because I also want to remain artist and authentic, and it's fun. Like, I love YouTube, I love Facebook, I love this kind of stuff. And so, some things I'm not going to outsource, but act like a success, right? But I just want to tell you guys that there is something in your house. Like for me, I had spent money on broadcasting school, on beauty school, and I was like, okay, something's got to give. And so I just started using what I had. I didn't even get my business license, like my bank accounts and all that stuff. I got that like 2 years later. Like, I did not, and I'm not recommending that. What I'm saying is that I used what I had and I just got started. And so even when it came to my podcast, I had a podcast with Guy Tang. Anybody know who Guy Tang is? Somebody if you guys know who Guy Tang is, let me know in the comments. Guy Tang, let me see if I can find, so here's what happened. Here's what happens when I still, and I'm relaunching my podcast, and he's going to be that interview is going to be one of the interviews. So, I just started getting resourceful. I'm like, you know what? I got this phone. I'm going to stalk him until he answers his phone. And little did I know, it didn't take much stalking. He was more than happy to do the interview. And I was just like, oh my God, I got Guy Tang on the phone. So we do this interview. We have a great time. He tells me to come out to LA. And at this time I was living in Mesquite, Texas. And so I was just so happy to, talk to him and learn from him. He was so authentic. He was so real. And he has a huge audience. I didn't realize how big his audience was until I posted my podcast. Anybody been following me long enough to remember the Life After Beauty School podcast? Anybody remember that podcast? I did a podcast before it was trendy, right? And I did so many things, and I just had me. I was like a mad scientist just creating. What I do realize is I love to create, right? And I love to teach. And so I love to hack at things, and then I like to just tell y'all how to make it work so you can go do it, right? So I did a podcast. Love him, hair besties. Exactly. I love it. He's funny. I was told to do a podcast. Yes. So, okay, so I had a podcast, and I was just making my little post, and then I was like, wow. Oh, it won't play on this iPad. Oh, man. Or maybe it will. I was trying to get it for y'all. Anyway, I'm going to relaunch it, so don't worry. You'll hear the interview. But I got so caught up in my mindset being wrong. That's why I started with mindset from last night. Because what happened was I had my mindset is what kept me from. I had a lot of successful moments. I had Guy Tang this is when he was like, so all these people come to my website from Guy Tang. He posts my interview. My website crashes. GoDaddy can't get the spam off. Porn is all over the site. I'm like, oh. And then I just started something else. Instead of just having resiliency, that's another class that's a whole other class. But I used my resources. When I realized Guy Tang was going to be on my podcast, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to, that was my first person to interview. My very first person to interview was Guy Tang. What a blessing. I had no clue. I had no clue. My very first person to interview was a star in my industry, and he has so many followers, it crashed my website. Right? But it was such a lesson on using what you have. When he said he can do the phone interview instead of the video interview, I started panicking. And then I said, no, let me go on an app store, and I'm about to get, an app to record this phone call. So I recorded the phone call as we're talking, and I took the phone call and put it in GarageBand on my computer, and then I edited it and I put it up on iTunes, and it was great. And then all of a sudden, when he posted, I posted it, and it was like good traffic. And then when he posted it, everything crashed. And because it was just so many people, and then my site got spammed because I had a WordPress blog. A blogger blog. And so it was just a beautiful, all of this stuff. My point is, I took nothing, and turned it into something. I've done that over and over and over again in business. When I left Dallas, I didn't have any money. I had 3 months rent. Let's be real clear. I moved from Dallas to California, didn't know nobody. I had 3 months worth of rent. Okay. I rented a room from someone, and I had my car. I packed everything in my car. I shipped some stuff, and, and everything else is like, bye. Right? And I had to start over from scratch. I had to get resourceful. I had to reach back in my mind and look around me and see what I could actually do so that I can create revenue for myself. Right? And then I wanted to only do things that actually felt good to me. So I gave myself permission to fail. I gave myself permission to try things. And I gave myself, you have to be ready to fail. You have to be ready to fail. You have to validate your business. Okay, so what I did was I tried a lot of different things when I went to California. I gave myself permission to try things and permission to be okay if those things didn't work out. So I tried consulting for videos. What I realized was that I didn't try, like I've done it before, right? So I picked up recurring people who pay me $2,000 a month to manage their videos. I would film, edit, and create the videos for them. That actually was really, really fun, right? But then it took so much of my time. I was like, okay, I don't want to do this. And because I didn't understand business, there's a structure that should have been happening. I should have delegated the editing, and I should have been in front of sales, and then I could have had a whole agency going on. But I didn't understand being a business owner, yet and still. But I was resourceful. When I didn't have any money, I went to California and started taking $2,000 contracts. People paid $2,000 a month for me to edit and create their videos. Isn't that, anybody want to hustle like that? And I say hustle in a good sense. Some people have a negative connotation with hustle, and I don't mean hustle. I thoroughly enjoy video editing. I went to school for editing and broadcasting, okay? So, like, that is in my background. I do know what I'm doing. I wasn't making it up. I know how to start your YouTube channel, and you can actually get customers from, no matter your business. I've created YouTube channels for speakers, for hairdressers, for bands. It is lit for a boxing gym, like all kind of stuff. And they all got customers. One thing I understand is how to get customers, and I had to learn the hard way on how to run a business. But I'm just saying, every time I fell on my butt, I had to get resourceful. You have to be resourceful. I didn't have any extra resources when I got to California besides myself. I didn't know really where to go. So I had to go ask people. I would ask like my roommate, like, where should I go? And she would make some suggestions, but I had to actually get out and do my own thing because I knew my vision. I knew what kind of money I wanted to make, and I needed to get out and learn the city. The freeways were different. I was kind of scared. I was awkward. Everybody said I talk funny. Everybody said I walk too fast, talk too fast, blah, blah, blah. So listen, I had to get resourceful. So all of you guys who are saying that, you're moving to a new city and you got to start your business over again. All of you guys who are looking for clientele. All of you guys who are overwhelmed because you really just don't know where to start, but you want to run a successful business. I've created this mastermind for you because I just know what it feels like. And this year I wanted to just create this pool of a vault of classes for you guys. And I don't have to feel like I can just create what you want. I can create what I know, and it just feels good for both of us. Now, if you guys want to hear about that school, let me know. Send me some yeses in the comments so I have permission to tell you guys about it. But the moral of the story on resourcefulness, do your podcast for sure. Guys, do podcasts, get side hustles, all of that. But you must have resourcefulness. You can start business if you have to literally start what you have. So here's how I'm gonna tell you guys how to take nothing and turn it into something. And if you have been on my live stream, you already know. Like last night, I sent out the download worksheet. So there's a worksheet to go with this. If you want the worksheet, you go to lakeishamichelle.com and you can see join my newsletter. Okay. So I'll pull it up so you guys can see it. All right. You guys said yes, 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 yes. Love it. Money management is what I need. Oh my God. That's one of my favorite subjects right now because it's healing. Money management is true healing in your life. It's giving you freedom. It's giving you more time with your family. Think about it. How in the world could I come to Dallas? I live in California, okay? I live and reside in Los Angeles. But I came to Dallas for 3 days last month in December, and I've been here ever since. And I don't know, I'm gonna go home when I feel like it. But the reason why I can do that is because I have time freedom, which means that like everything is on my terms. I live stream when I want. I wake up when I want. I teach when I want, and it's all on my terms. And I love teaching, right? And you can create this kind of lifestyle if that's what you want. Whatever you want, you can create it for yourself. But there are some general principles in business that you must abide by, okay? And they're actually principles that anybody can do, and it's just general business. So when you go to lakeishamichelle.com, you can see it says click here to get your free class so you can get the download, okay? So there's a homework worksheet that goes with what I'm about to tell you guys. Hence the title, How to Take Nothing and Turn It into Something. But I wanted to give you the story, right? And so here's what I stay in Dallas. I don't know. I'm probably gonna live half. I love California. Like I love California. So I'm gonna always have my little old pent up situation over there. Okay, so listen. Here's what I have for you guys. The CEO Stylist Mastermind is open now. What I want to do is teach you how to turn your passions and your skill into a profit, a sustainable, profitable business. What does that mean? That means, something that is like you can consistently receive income for your intellectual property, for your skill, for your talent, for your passion. Ebony, you already know you're a massage therapist. We've done this before when it comes to, and it's just consistency. Everything takes consistency. And here's the thing. If you don't have the right mindset, it's not going to work. You always revert back to whatever, right? But also you need the business tools and you need to know how to leverage the internet. Notice the story that I told you guys about the glasses. Notice how I started leveraging the internet. I started in person. I started selling them one by one, validating that people wanted them. I mean, on the weekend, I would put a tablecloth and a table and I put my sunglasses up. I was selling sunglasses like hotcakes. It was crazy. I would just be selling them. Like, it was so fun. I used the table from the back of the salon that nobody was ever using. And I think I think it was a curtain that we made a tablecloth. Resourcefulness. Okay. And I was like, I wonder if people are going to buy them if I set them up like this. Some of you guys are scared to ask for the business. How many of you guys know you need to work on sales? You have to actually be comfortable having a sales conversation. Most people are scared of selling. Again, mindset. And I feel like that. After I taught a lot of classes last year, and one thing I realized is that people get excited, they take a class, and then they fall off and they go look for something else. It's like a drug, right? Because again, taking more classes makes you feel like you're doing something right, even though things are going wrong. And so what I'm looking for is a group of people that are going to be committed to doing the work, that are going to be committed to building a muscle through practice and repetition. The way that Kobe Bryant came back after his injury, he built that muscle back up, and it was repetition, right? And it was doing the same thing. Like, you have to do all these different exercises. You have to be willing to go through the pain. You have to be willing to overcome obstacles. You have to be willing to, like, really literally push past your limitations, your limited thinking, or the things that you think you don't have. You have to find your resources and utilize them. Some of you guys have resources. You make t-shirts, you make coffee mugs, you do all this stuff, and you're just letting every single day looking for something outside of yourself in order to be successful. Some of you guys are in a situation. I talked with someone today and it really touched my heart because I share my story of being a survivor of domestic violence. I get so many messages and I don't take any of them for granted when you guys send me that. And you just like, oh my God, like, how do I can't, how do I build something so I can get away? Some people out here fighting for their life, for their freedom, just to be themselves because some coward thinks that they can just, take away control somebody else's life, right? But you need these principles. And it's not a play. It's like, that's not a play on domestic violence, right? But it's just These principles are the things that got me, being resourceful got me out of so much. How do you bounce back from having a negative bank account? You have, your apartment's been destroyed from the abusive situation, but your car window is bashed. How do you get resourceful? You like, okay, let me just use what I got. Sometimes what all you have is your intellectual property. Sometimes all you have is Google and the internet and free library stuff. I had somebody email me. She was like, Keisha, I watched your free stuff. I was at the library because I don't have a computer and the internet. She was like, and I did what you told me to do, and I got clients. And she was like, I'm going to repay you. She was like, you helped my son, wants to thank you, blah, blah, blah. She got resourceful. She didn't have any money. She has $6 left. She didn't have any money. She got resourceful. And that's what business takes. You have to be willing to stick it out, and you have to be willing to try things. Sometimes it doesn't work, but you're going to learn that it doesn't work, and then you're going to be turned on to something else. You have to be willing to stick it in, right? Like stick it out. And so what that looks like is when you learn the principles of business, then you don't have so much emotion around it. Like you're not like, I must make this water be the product. You're just like, okay, let's see if this is the product. Let's apply the business principles. Let's test it for 90 days. Let's test it for 60 days. Let's test it for whatever the amount of time is, applying these principles. What are the factors of a successful business? What are the factors of a successful business, right? And then you need to know those. You need to be able to reteach it to me. I'm looking for people who are looking to be that skilled in business. As my business acumen grows, I'm always, listen, it cost me $14,000 to go to beauty school and get out and not know nothing, right? But how to pass state board, and I have to be resourceful and find mentors and ask people, can I shadow them? All of that stuff, right? Anybody ever been there? You know what I'm talking about. Hey, Angel. I spent $14,000 and came out and still didn't know how to run a business. So when I started running the business crashed because everybody burns out. Everybody gets overwhelmed because people are not sticking out and really practicing and actually memorizing these business principles, right? And so my coaching that I've spent, even just in the last year alone, over $30,000 in coaching, so that I can make sure I have $1 million people making sure that my business is set up legit, right? And so what I'm looking to create my own community and create a vault of courses and how-tos. I'm looking to have private mastermind calls where we go deep, okay? And I'm looking, there are 60 slots, right? There were 60 slots, and now there's 54 slots. 54 slots, okay? Now, the investment for my campus, you get an entire year on my campus, okay? This is all virtual. You get an entire year on the CEO Mastermind campus. For your investment is going to be $497. You can make a one-time payment. When you make the one-time payment, the first 10 people that do that will get one-on-one coaching with me, so I can look at your business and work with you guys. You guys are always asking me, I get every day somebody call me and say, can you be my coach? Can you be my mentor? Can you help me, right? Can you show me how to do ... Listen, did y'all hear what I paid last year? And you best believe, now if you've taken any of my courses, you guys know I super teach and over deliver. I was just telling my friends about you, and you have inspired me to get my YouTube on. Everybody should be on YouTube, and that's one of the things I'm teaching in this course. So, okay, let me get to what I'm teaching in the course. So the investment is a one time. So for the year, you get access to this vault of training, right? A one-time payment of $497. If you don't want to pay the full payment in one time, I understand. Like some of you guys, you like, okay, girl, I got bills, I got this, I got that. Totally understand. Get resourceful and find 420s, okay? $420 bills. I know you got $5. Okay, and if you don't, somebody will give it to you. There's no that. Just walk up to somebody, say, can I have $5? They'd be like, see, people be scared to ask stuff. And when you really think about it, if somebody walks up to me and asks me for $5, if I had it, I would just give it to them. Because, like, who just asked for $5? They just need the money. Cool, right? Anyway, you can start the payment plan at $85. So you get full access for $85, okay? $85, and you're going to make 6 payments of $85. So everything will be yours for the year, 6 payments of $85. You can take this stuff at your own pace. So you don't need to feel overwhelmed. I want you to just figure out what you need to focus on and then focus, okay? And just trust and know that you have a resource, you have a mentor and coach who is actively building business on and offline, okay? And so you go to LakeishaMichelle.com. Can you put the link for the course? Yes. So you go to LakeishaMichelle.com. Let me put it here on Facebook. It's not letting me type. LakeishaMichelle.com. When you go to LakeishaMichelle.com, guys, you're going to see it says join. Okay. So, and it's going to take you to everything. So just go to LakeishaMichelle.com and you're going to see join the CEO Mastermind today. Okay. Now, there are literally limited seating for this price point. I wanted to give, I'm very excited. I wanted to create this last year, but I needed to validate, hence the first lesson in the class, validate. You got to validate your business. Okay. And what that means is you got to make sure that it's a need. You got to make sure that people want it. You got to look and see once they take it, what they actually do with the information. You got to look, and somebody sent me a message this morning. This afternoon, and she was like, Keisha, I did what you said. She was like, I had my class. It's sold out. She was like, I used the method that you told me. She said, before I finished, they was trying to buy. She said, I got scared. Isn't that funny how you could be scared of your success? Like, oh my God, I actually am good at this, right? So go to LakeishaMichelle.com and you can sign up right now. And let me go here and show you guys. So what this is going to be a vault. When you log in, you're going to automatically see 3 classes already there. There's the YouTube, there's the client building boot camp, and there is the sales class. So those 3 classes, some of you are already in it, some of you are not. But just in case, you have those courses already there. Now, topics will include and not limited to how to make newsletters and offer freebies, how to use Canva, how to attract clients while you sleep. And I'm teaching you guys what I do. Like increasing your monthly income. My method for making my income go up each month. Okay? It's really not hard. You guys are going to learn it. And here's my thing. Don't join. This is not for people who are course junkies, who don't take action, and people who don't like repetition. This is not for people who need to be inspired to do it, because I want you guys to know that being resourceful means that you ain't inspired. You just got to do what you got to do. You got to take nothing and turn it into something. Okay? You have to actually build the muscle of bouncing back from failures, and you have to know how to use the data that failures give you and actually create something from it, right? You have to be spiritually inclined. I'm looking for people who want to work on their mindset. So one thing that I'm doing in there is partially, I'm gonna be clear, I want to do it for myself. I'm like, I want to create the space that I needed, right? And that I still need. I want to be able to work with a group of people who want to meet on Wednesday mornings for mindset, right? So that we can be sure that we're literally becoming the best versions of ourselves, so that we can be all we can be in business and in the world and life, right? So we're talking about tracking clients. We're talking about generating income. We're talking about building loyalty through education. I'm going to teach you guys how I make sales from educating. Okay, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get more confidence. One of the things I get asked all the time is confidence, right? How to use your story to serve more people, how to create templates for what you do. A lot of you guys need to actually delegate some things in your business. I learned the hard way, but I've learned also how to systemize what I do. I've done it in the salon. I've done it for my online space. I've done it for my social media. I've done it for my sales process. I've systemized creating a customer service experience, right? I've systemized a band, there's a system for everything, right? Even if you don't know it, I can show you how to get to it. And then it says, oh my God, yeah, super affordable. Like last year when I did this, it was 30 days. I only launched this twice last year, and it was 30 days, and it was $367. A one time, I didn't even offer the payment plan, and it was like $367. And you just in and you out, and you only get 30 days, right? But it was just so much information, and everybody loved it. Most people were crying because they were like, oh my God, this is life-changing. But it was so much information. And when you get overload, you hire my shadow sales mentor. Who is that? How? Oh, you hired. Oh, are you saying like I'm hired? I like payment plans. Yeah, so that everybody can play. Love it. I'm in. Love it. Welcome to everybody that's going to join. And listen, one thing that I love is that we get to meet every month. You guys think this is good? How about you actually tell me what you're up to so I can give you support? And the best part is that I have the best mentors, so I can easily pull a mentor card and have them come in as well. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. As a member of my inner circle, you will also get access and discounts to my live events. And so I'm doing a lot of live events this year. And so you'll be like in the VIP section. And who likes VIP? So anybody in my inner circle, and listen, you're paying one time for the year. Most people you're gonna pay all year, period. And you're definitely gonna pay. I paid $14,000 in beauty school, and what I get, okay, I did not get the business classes. And then my mentors, that's 30 plus thousand. That was just last year. I've had mentors every single year I was in business. Whether they so you know what I mean, like understanding that, I love it. So you guys will be getting everything that I learned, all my mistakes, plus all the I pay for people to keep me informed on what's happening. Like Mr. Facebook is making a major change. Like I know all about that because I got people. I just call them, right? And then bring in the expert. I'm not trying to be the all you know it expert, but what I will do is teach you how to take nothing, turn it into something. Do not join the course who this is not for. If you're not fluid and flexible, if you don't like change, because you're going to have to not be stuck to something. One thing I've learned from my coaching on last year, some people, they're stuck on selling products that nobody wants. But because they're stuck on selling a product, they ain't trying to hear nobody business advice. If that is you, do not join. If you take yourself too seriously, don't join. I'm looking for people who are game changers, gladiators, fired up, excited about life. They're positive no matter what they go through, whether they living in a car, whether they're going through abuse, whether they are going through a happy life and they got a happy situation. Whatever it is, I'm looking for people that just know how to be resourceful and find the energy to be thankful and grateful no matter what the circumstances is, right? I'm looking for people who want to build their brand. I have a brand of being real. People love me because I'm just like I'm blunt. What you see is what you get, and that's all. Like I'm not trying to be nothing else. I'm not trying so the people that come to me, you guys are y'all. We down to earth. We kick it, right? And we just want to be successful. We love our families. We love God, right? And we want to have fun along the way, right? And so that's a brand. So you got to learn how to do that, right? Build your brand, increase your revenue, expand your client reach, create multiple revenue streams. When I was in business, like in the salon, especially, I missed so many revenue streams because I was like, I don't know, I just didn't know that it was possible. I thought I only had to work behind the chair, and there's a million other revenue streams. Okay, so hey, you want to acquire more time and more freedom so that you can do whatever it is that you're trying to do, and you want support and you want a mentor. This is what I created for my tribe. Okay, and this is just basically this is just my version of what I wish I had, so I don't have to join 100 different things, right? So, and you still may have 100 different things you want to join, but definitely, if you want to learn how I run my business online, you want to learn how I ran my salon business, and my business online is business. So if everybody keeps saying, who is this for? Like, I have a business is business. There's principles, they just work, right? And so I'm teaching business principles. So the type of people that have been in my courses are hairdressers, estheticians, nail techs, coaches, a lot of different types of coaches, money coaches, life coaches, healers, people that do healing work, right? Massage therapists, people that sell like a product, right? So there's a lot of different people that I've coached over the time. So you totally you're more than welcome to come. Lakeisha Michelle is just part of the other program I got, or is the second program. So no, I just opened this back up. So what happens is, as I create the different programs, Carolina, they go into this vault. So once you get into this vault, you can chill, like you have access. So I make sales, I believe, Carolina, that's actually included in this. And so everything else I make, as far as the business courses are concerned, I'm creating a vault of classes. What if I want to start back doing hair but don't have a business or clientele? Got to get resourceful. You got to start. So if I don't have I have a client list. But if I just move back to Dallas, for example, I haven't done hair in Dallas in 5 or 6 years. And I would just start from scratch. I would just go to my homes. Of course, I would use my social media to book myself, but I would still be out in the streets and get as many people to attention on me. Even if I had a stylist that I want to actually fill their books and just manage the chair, I would still go out and make some noise. And so I think you would love this, because with this course you get the client building bootcamp. So you should join. If you're ready to hustle. Don't join if you're like not gonna do nothing. Save me a spot. Mikiela, okay. Cool beans, just send me a message. So this is like, the average person spends a couple $100s with me a year. At my customers, all the people who bought stuff from me last year, think about how much you spent with me last year and think about what this price point is. $85, 6 payments of $85 is minute in the massive picture, and you get my business courses for the year. So there are 60 slots. I can't see. I don't know what's up with our internet. I can't see where the sales are coming through. So, because normally I can count down, but I can't see what's happening. So I'm not gonna be trying to mess with the internet. So anyway, understanding that, is this a sex? So yes, this is definitely a second. Love it. Yes. Yeah. It's amazing, y'all. Brianka, for sure. Thank you. Brianka was in the CEO Stylist. It's different from last year in the sense of I cover way more topics, and it's just I saw what could be better, so it's not so intense. And the whole thing I want people to do is not be excited and not do nothing. So this is I want everybody to join this. If you're ready to change, you tired of stuff being the same. You want consistent income, consistent customers. You want consistent business, right? Because your business, if it's not making money, is just a hobby. Okay, and you've got to be willing to change in real time. And that's what I'm just looking to do. I'm just looking to create a campus of information, and I want you to have access. So you will have office hours access to me. So 5 days a week, you can send me an email, and I'm actively answering emails from 9 to 5 every day, right? Let me see the clients. And then for those of you who pay in full, you get one-on-one. For some of you guys who are like, look, I need you to sit down with me, look at what I'm doing, give me the fast track plan. One thing I love to do is work in increments of 90 days, of 6 months. And so that way you're not overwhelmed with your big $1 million picture. In the next 90 days, what kind of revenue can we create for you? Where are you missing money? I love finding money that you're missing, and you just got to go do the work. Like, I'm going to give you, you know what I'm saying, the bait, and you got to go fishing. You got to reel it in. You got to see what's going on. You got to do that, but then you got to bring me the data back. How do you do your one-on-ones online? Yes, this is virtual. So this is an online membership. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com. Yeah, one-on-ones are on FaceTime or Zoom. If I took your course and follow your lead by me starting over, will I succeed? So the whole thing about success is, guys, success is relevant to what you want. What I know is that the business principles that I teach are what I actively use, right? And they're what my coaches actively teach. This is what they actively use. So it's not like I made this, I didn't read a book and then I tell you, right? So I have Samsung, but it's okay, Alicia, you have Zoom. It's not about your device and your how. Most people get so stuck in the how part, like, oh my God, if I do this. Here's the deal. If you don't like the course, get your money back, right? So it's not like I'm going to steal from you. I never want to do business with anybody that's not a good fit, right? It's not a good fit. I had a lady tell me, like, she was like, oh my God, I think that, you execute poor, because she wants something really professional. That was the only person out of the entire year last year, the only person. I'm doing pretty dang good, if I do say so myself, being that I've had over 700 students. So I would say your success is not up to anyone but yourself. Alicia, yeah, she's looking for something more professional. And that makes total sense. I don't try to get on the video and get the whole, y'all know what I'm talking about. I am very much a professional in business, but I love to have fun, right? And so she was looking for like technicals. All I know is, y'all want to make 15, 20 grand a month. I can tell you how to do that. Drops mic. I can tell you how to do it. It's not hard. And my coaches, I have people check what I'm doing, because I be like, is this real? This is really a business. And they be like, Keisha, please stop. You're like legit. Like, you get it. Like, I've had so much so that when Lisa Nichols is coaching, one thing that she started doing last year, she would just hand off coaching conversations to me. And I would be like, I'm not ready yet, because I've been her student for so long. But actually, I'm so grateful and humble right now, because that means a lot. Like, I admire her business acumen. You talk about a multi-million-dollar company, and she'll like just hand off her business coaching, and she's like, Keisha, finish that conversation. I'd be like, me? I'm not ready yet. She's like, Keisha, go finish the conversation. Like, because I get it. I understand business. And so I just had to actually start standing in that and have confidence and understand that I do know what I'm talking about. That's it. I ain't got to prove nothing, right? And so anyway, to the person who asked about their success, your success is predicated on how much you do and how much you work. There's different factors that, like, your location, your market, what you're selling. There's different things. So here's one thing I want to say. Most people if you're just starting in business, if I had to do it all over again with no resources, I would go research pain point industries, right? So I would go find pain points. Like, people want to lose weight. People want to find love. People want to look pretty. I would go find things that people are thinking Like if I lay in my bed and what am I thinking about? People want to make more money. People want to build clientele. I would go look for pain point, right? And then I would serve in that industry versus like, I used to try to create things that I think people need, but I really didn't know. And then ain't nobody up at night thinking about a Sharpie, right? I mean, I'm just saying. So I haven't did hair in years. Yeah, like the whole thing about hair is that it's going to always be in the most brokest times in the world, hair salons are open. Like when it was a war, my mentor Nicholas French used to be like out. There's a like Vidal Sassoon, like there's a war going on and he's actually like going to the salon. Like there's videos of that. Have y'all seen a video of Vidal Sassoon? There's a war going on and he was riding his bike, right? And he served and blah blah blah. Like the salons are always and I say that to say that there's always customers. It's just a matter of what you're saying to attract them, and you have to be clear on who your customer is, and then what do they want, need, and desire, and you have to get their attention by showing them you understand what they want, need, and desire, and you can serve them. So the beauty industry is $1 billion industry. There's always customers. You may have to change something. A lot of times, I know so many stylists that were so stuck on creating old, ugly looking, outdated hairstyles because that's what I always been doing. But then they would hit me up saying they want advice for building clientele, but you don't want to change. Well, this is what I've been doing for 20 years. Well, have fun what you've been doing for 20 years because the internet has changed the entire game. Things are this fast and people are changing like this. Like you need to be able to have the ability to look at a picture. People gonna bring in, back in the day, nobody wasn't bringing in a Pinterest board to look at hairstyles. But one thing I started doing in the salon was, again, go to lakeishamichelle.com to sign up to the mastermind. It's a one-time payment for the whole year. For the whole year. When you log in, you have access to 3 courses already. And anything I'm making with business this year, you will get in this course, okay? And there's 60 slots for that. A one-time payment. I'm super excited about that. So when I was in the salon, I decided to make a hair Pinterest board because I realized that people, if I can hold this thing right, how about I take this keyboard off because I don't need it. What I realized is that people started to, my eye itching. It just made more sense to create a magazine for them to look at because how about I control the conversation because they keep bringing me all these magazines and pictures that I don't know about. So I created a Pinterest board full of pictures. So when somebody sits in my chair, I'll be like, "What's hairstyle do you want?" And then I realized if they took my pictures, if I created a Pinterest board for my pictures, that's even better. And so then I created a picture that said hairstyles by Keisha, right? And so then I can actually show them my styles. So now I get to show them what I do. And so I got to sell a lot of hairstyles because I just got good at, using the internet to be like a magazine. So while they're under the dryer, I would give them this or a little tablet, right? And then I would say, go through that and see what kind of styles you like. And then they would be like, oh, wow. And I would show them how I could take myself and do my hairstyle. And people just really loved like all of that, right? I think you need to, I need to go. Yeah, like literally it's just education. You need confidence. And so the whole way to get confidence, how long do we get one-on-one? So you get 4 one-on-one sessions with me, 45 minutes each. And you'd be surprised we can do it 45 minutes. So here's the deal. There's a core foundation of business that starts on Monday, right? And then, so you need to learn that. And then our one-on-one sessions will help you accelerate in that. It's amazing, y'all. Thank you, Brianka. I'm in the Make More Sales and have seen results in a short period of time. Michaela, I want to just salute you. She does the work. So Michaela is in one of my other courses that you actually get when you log into this course. And she's like, she just joined, what was it, like in 2 weeks? You'll succeed if you apply what's being taught. You tell it like it is, great hustler corporate style. You just shining, girl, love it. Thank you so much. I'm going in the market of wig hair care, natural hair. I love it. I'm about to work on my payments for this class, real talk. Straight up, y'all, you can find 420s. Think about it, that's less than $3 a day. $85 is the payment. Go to lakeishamichelle.com. You make your $85 today, you have 30 days to get $85. What I do know is you can start taking that sales class and use those techniques to close more sales so you can get your 85 plus some, right? And then I want to show you guys more internet stuff without feeling like I got to create a million courses online. I want to show you guys how I was using the internet. Man, I've been using the internet for a long time. And I look at these pictures. I was using the internet. I mean, look at this little janky picture with the where I just hand roll before and after full weave. And I'm just showing people how I was using Pinterest to get clients. I was just showing befores and afters. And so I'm gonna teach y'all all of that. Video creation. I'm very excited to go deeper in video creation because I realized that I just need to talk. I need to teach it more. And so what I'm doing is creating the course so that you pay a one-time fee, and then you look. I'm smearing my makeup, y'all. You create the course. I mean, I create the course, and you pay one time for the year, and you just got to worry about doing application. And if you want to come to any of my live events, then you can. You get a discount because you are in my inner circle. Okay. So you still cute. Thanks, boo. Yeah, like my eyes. I got on lashes, and you know what? I try to be cute, but you know sometimes it's too much. Giving up my lunches to pay for this. I love it. I bet you get your money back. I bet you. And I think you're actually close because your languaging is getting better to sell your product. She's already in my other class. Andrea, I'll be signing up. Love your teaching style. Thank you so much. See, I love it. You know what I love is when past customers go sign up again because that's when you know you're just giving value. So I love y'all, man. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com. This will be open for a little while, not too long because we got work to get to, and I want you guys to, and then I'll be having like special access points throughout, but the price is going to change. I just want to give action takers, like this is easily $9.97. The value of this totally $9.97 for the year is what it will be, and people will be paying for the year access for 12 months. So you guys are going to get it for half the price right now. So let's be real clear. You're going to get it. Welcome. Somebody just got a one-on-one. So I don't know why it doesn't show on my iPad who buying stuff. Anyway, welcome to whoever that was. And listen, it's $4.97 one-time payment. $4.97 one-time payment. I am committed to you guys this year. I just love this because now it's like my classroom. Each week I can just teach. And each week you have a real mentor that you can actually reach out to. And that's what I needed. So I wanted to create what I need. And one thing, like I said, I'm really excited about is mindset. Like I really want to study with you guys. I want to grow spiritually with you guys. I'm going to lead, but we're going to grow together. That's for sure. That's me. Hey, Demetria, welcome. Oh, I'm excited to do one-on-ones. We got to get it on a schedule. I'll be reaching out to you. So listen, everybody else who joins after the first 60, they're going to pay $9.97. And rightfully so, because I know what I teach you. One of my clients, even if you look at my boyfriend has a cover band, okay? He sings for corporate events. Like last Saturday, he played Remax, which is real estate. So they book him, right? And these are not like in the nightclub. This is like $5,000 and $10,000 parties, right? And so what's cool is that they actually, one of the parties that he got booked from, he gets a lot of calls from YouTube. I made him a YouTube channel, and I know how to create these videos. And like literally, people call him and book him from YouTube. And I used an iPhone, and I recorded a few shots of people having a good time. And I make sure I got the review. I teach this stuff in this course, so you get access to my YouTube class, right? And I teach when I teach this, right? I want y'all to do it. My whole point is like, please just do it. I'm looking for people that want to do the work, that isn't sexy. Repetition. Once you get a class, it ain't going to help you unless you do something, right? And so, but what I'm saying is like a band getting booked, like for example, to go to Hawaii. This is a Dallas band getting a call from somebody who paid cash to bring you to Hawaii. Got another call to take them out the country in the works, right? You just want to be able to create something out of nothing. That was a free YouTube video. Would you like a free YouTube video to get your business more business? I'm just saying. I'm going to join this. You should, Kiwana. I am in more sales too. And I got 3 new clients. They told me they will be back in 2 weeks to get their hair done again. Thanks to you. Yes, I love it. And I love success stories. I'm excited about creating an army of winners, an army of people that are resourceful, an army of people that are spiritual and are looking to create a better environment all around. Like, I'm so fired up about that because that's how we change the world. Like, if I just keep spreading my light and you keep spreading the light and we just keep doing that, contrary to what the news like to paint us, you know what? We're going to have better neighborhoods. We're going to have better environments. We're going to have better youth because we're going to be clear-headed. It's up to us to change the trajectory of our future. And it's up to us to be better moms, to be better fathers, to be better sisters, brothers, to be better teachers. Like, there's something that you've experienced, that you went through. I was on a phone call today with somebody who was in abuse, and I said, oh my God, like, I need to have somebody who knows how to verbalize overcoming abuse and come up with a workshop so women can get healing. I can teach you how to make the workshop. I can teach you how to make the videos. I can teach you how to do all that stuff, but I need what you know. I need your formula. So I need you to get your message out there. Some of you guys are waiting to get your message out there. Right? I know how to help you do that part. That's the easy part. Most of you guys aren't starting because you're worried about the how. Well, how is it going to work for me? Because I'm so different. I'm sorry. It's really not that different. I'm going to tell y'all that from doing business all these years. It's really not that different. What's different is your mindset. You've got to learn how to release the limitations. If you didn't catch the live stream from last night, catch it, go look at it. It is about your mind. It is the key to your success and your abundance. If you have not got the worksheet from last night, it's free. For those of you who are not like, I'm not buying nothing, totally fine. I still want you to get this worksheet, okay? Go to LakeishaMichelle.com and go, it says right there in the front, download the worksheet. All right, and when you get the newsletter, I'll send you the worksheet again. And there's a worksheet for tonight, okay? And it just helps you work through your own stuff so you can get stronger. Yes, more video training courses in their vlog. What's your comments on that, Lakeisha? I think you're saying you want more video training courses, and there's a vlog. I love vlogging. Like, that's what I do. I vlog really for a living. Like that's me. Ranting is a vlog. Me showing my day, showing my parents as a video blog, right? And so, totally. I love it. I'm welcome to everybody that's joining, guys. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com. I'm getting ready to go eat, okay? Go to LakeishaMichelle.com. And let me show you guys what it looks like. And it's going to say join the why is that black? Okay, there you go. It says join the CEO Stylist Mastermind. There it is. That's how you join. But you also see click here to get the 6-figure business worksheets. So every day when I do a free class on the 6-figure business lessons, there's a worksheet, okay? I'll be emailing you the worksheets each time. What time is it in Dallas? 8:28. And I'm gonna go eat because I'm late, actually. Okay, I'm done. So I'll be teaching these. And guys, get in while it is $4.97 because it's gonna go right up to $9.97. I just love rewarding. Y'all know I do that all the time in my classes. Anytime I'm launching something, I give my action takers a deal, okay? So, super excited to be working with you guys. Those of you that have already joined, welcome, welcome, welcome. I have an inbox full of stuff, so people are asking. Some people can't ask. I don't know, guys, on the live stream on Facebook, if you can't ask questions on the live stream, go to YouTube because I don't know why it does that. I really don't know why. I think it's because it's not my professional page. So I don't know to answer to that. Okay, so that's all. I'm done. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com if you want to join. And if you can't comment on Facebook, it's not because of anything. I'm maxed out at the friends, and I think that's why. Thank you for your heart and family. Have a wonderful night. You're welcome, Sandra. I love you. See you tomorrow. Listen, tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. I'm going to see y'all with the next lesson. So tonight, before you guys go, look at how you can be resourceful. How can you take something that is right in front of you and create, right? How can you take something that is right in front of you and create? Some of you guys are waiting for a sexy website. You know, some of you guys are waiting for, I teach you how to make a website in the class too. Just saying. Just saying. But some of you guys are waiting for something outside of yourself. Ask God to show you what resources you need to utilize. And you'll get your intuition will lead you. And that is God. Okay, so my prayer for every single person, Lord God, show everybody under the sound of my voice on this live stream or this replay what resources that you've already given them so that they can be the best version of themselves and they can grow and elevate, Lord God. I pray for elevation for everyone. I pray for giving people their heart's desires. We already know, God, that you promised that. Lord, turn our focus back to you so that you can edify us, so that you can uplift us, so that you can help us remove the dirt from our eyes so we can see all the blessings and the abundance that you have given us, Lord God. I just thank you for the opportunity to share once again, and I just thank you for just this even the way that we're sharing, the internet, all of this. God, I just thank you for connection and elevation. I pray success for every single person, whether they join or not. I just pray for success for everyone. I hope they got inspiration, and I hope that they see where they can apply the examples and get success in their spiritual and business, Lord God. And I just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm reading the comments. Listen, 6 payments of $85 and you're done for the year, and it will go up in price and double. Thank you so much for being a big help. I just lost my job, but you got me fired up to start my own business. Listen, it's like I love day jobs because they're my investor, right? If I had a day job, I would be investing in having a side hustle like the sunglasses. But like, business isn't that hard. What happens is, what's hard is that if you don't have your mind right, you're going to be like flip-flopping, spending all the money, not doing customer service, getting tired and lazy, that kind of stuff. That's what messes up businesses. You know, business is pretty simple. You just got to get customers and keep customers, right? And give them a great experience. I love you guys too. Thank you so much. Gonna pray hard tonight. God hear you. Listen, when you say, Lord, help me, that's a prayer. God heard you. Thank you but see, you got to be able to pray and then get quiet. Don't spend the whole time praying. Oh, like you can't hear. Pray to God to give you the right next best move, and then just get quiet. Quiet your mind and focus on God. And that idea, it just feels like it floats out of nowhere. Like you just go, what if I did this? Let your mind wander. Write down the what ifs. That's God, y'all. That is God. I know they don't teach you that in church, but that's God. I'm going to tell you that. I will be in on Friday. For sure. I love it, you guys. So listen, I'm going to go eat. And I got something in my eye tonight. And I'm going to be out. Hallelujah. I love it. Thank you, Heavenly Father, in Jesus' name. Yes. Y'all better say amen. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow night at 7. Make sure you get the newsletter. So go to my website, LakeishaMichelle.com. And even if you're not going to join the mastermind, get on the newsletter so that you get notified when I'm going live and you get these lessons, and then there's a worksheet with it, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much, Erica. Thank you, Demetria. Demetria, I'll be in touch with you in business hours on tomorrow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Andrea, can't wait to have you. I know a lot of people send me messages saying that they're going to join on Friday. Totally cool. Like, there's just, the thing is counted at 60. So as people join, it just self-manages. So get in there where you fit in. And I love you guys. I'll see you guys later.